and welcome to week 4. We are on the downhill or the uphill, I guess, depending on which way you want to look at it. We are halfway through. This is the midway between all of our chakras. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to share this information with you. The heart chakra is one of my favorites, maybe my favorite, for a few reasons. I really I dig that it's sort of the connector between your lower 3 and your upper 3 chakras. It's like where all of that energy kind of meets, comes together. Plus it is governed by the color green, which is my favorite color. It's the heart chakra. It's where we feel love. It's where we give love, where we receive love. It's anahata in Sanskrit, and the sound, the seed sound, the bijou sound is yam, kind of like yum, yum, but yum, yum. And the vibration behind that sound is said to help balance this energy center. This energy center is it's important, right? Because it's midway in between, obviously, but it also governs our lymphatic system, our immune system, our heart, and so therefore our circulatory system, our lungs, and so our respiratory system also. Obviously those are very important systems, and so balancing this chakra is very important. You can feel sort of unloved, right? Or sort of more of those feelings of not really belonging, not feeling understood, or, loved, wanted. So balancing this chakra can be done a few different ways. We talked a lot already throughout this series about the different things that you can do. So picturing that bright green, vibrant color ball of energy right here in your chest, the center of your chest. Picturing it swirling around, balance, right? Not too fast, not too slow, very balanced, vibrant, right? Bright. Repeating that sound, that yam sound. Telling yourself a mantra. So don't forget to write down your mantra for the heart chakra. It can be something like, I am love. I give love. I receive love. I live a life of peace. I am grateful. I live a life of gratitude. My personal one is, I am love. I live a life of peace and gratitude. So this week I've been repeating that to myself and really trying to feel those feelings, those emotions, and connect with that, with the heart center. People also use the color pink, and I think that that's absolutely appropriate. Rose quartz is a popular stone or tool to use to help balance that chakra. Let's see, it is the center of your balance and equilibrium, which kind of makes sense. It's halfway, It's known as the Unstruck Sound. So it's like the sound of all sounds, basically, is the sound of your heart chakra. I'm trying to think. There's a few other things before we get into the yoga poses. It's the mental layer of your aura, and you can transcend in order to connect with the divine universal love. So transcending through your heart chakra to connect with the spirit or this source of universal love. It's governed by air. It's an air sign, or the air sign governs it. So if you can kind of picture that breezy sort of fluid without being water, right? Like smoky, just very smooth air, I guess. Let's see, last thing before we move on is the symbol. And this one is also pretty simple. I really dig this one though. It's kind of cool. Like I said, I think this is my favorite chakra. So I'm sorry if I keep repeating that. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. The symbol, the yantra for the anahata chakra is 2 triangles, right? One is facing up, the other one is facing down, but they're interlacing. So it makes this cool star. It's like a hexagon, I think is the right word. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so there's the right side up triangle, and then there's a downward facing triangle, but they overlap, creating that star. And those are a smoky blue, if you can picture that. Smoky blue star made up of 2 triangles, and those represent the what do they want to call that? The gosh, it's like your intuition, your upper chakras connecting to your very instinctual lower chakras. So connecting those 2 triangles, connecting those chakras, and then that symbol is encased in a circle that has 12 green petals. Okay, so recap: anahata chakra, unstruck sound. Your mantra could be I am love, I live a life of peace and gratitude. Yam is the sound, the color is green, it's governed by air. And if you're ready, I'm ready. I've got a few poses here to help get us balanced and to help tune the heart chakra. All right, if you are not in something comfortable, go ahead and get yourself in something comfortable. Find a spot where you can move around a little bit. Coming at you from my grandma's living room again. I feel super blessed. I'm very grateful, and I really appreciate you guys for continuing this journey with me. It snowed like crazy the last few days, so it's nice and bright outside. Don't have all the shadows this time. But get yourselves ready, and let's get started. In a seated position, we're going to do first in just our easy seat. We'll do the cat-cow movement with our spine, but from a seated position. So, and if you want to keep the center of your attention on your heart chakra area, that would be good. Envision that center swirling, maybe getting brighter as you breathe in and pushing out that excess energy as you breathe out. Whatever works for you, maybe just picturing that green color or yam and just keeping your awareness at this heart center. Okay, hands on the knees, cat-cow spine. So your cow is going to be in, so that's going to be your exhale. Inhale, arching the back. Exhale, reaching that chest forward. Inhale, arching. Exhale. Move with your breath. Good work. Coming back to your neutral. Let's go ahead and switch our feet. Sorry, switch the direction of your feet. I feel like I'm tripping up more this time, which is weird because I feel more comfortable with this one than I have all the other ones. Anyway, okay, switching the direction of your feet. If you don't do this very often, it's probably gonna feel weird. It's okay, I promise we'll get through it. I'm gonna scoot away from the wall because what I'd like you to do is grab your hands. We're just clasping our hands behind our back and reaching the fist towards, I don't know, the crease between the wall and the floor. So if you tuck your chin in, I think it gives you a little bit more access in those shoulder blades. Again, shining that heart forward, trying to keep your palms together if you can. This feels good. Feel free to bring those arms up. It might be pretty tight, so there might be a lot of sensation already just here. That's wonderful. Gently release those hands, no slingshots. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, for cow face, I don't know why they call it cow face, I'll be honest. We're gonna switch our feet a little bit, switch our feet around a little bit. So one leg's gonna come on the bottom, the other leg is gonna come on the top. You're trying to stack your knees. I bet you guys can see it. I'm sure you can see it. Trying to stack the knees, whatever they look like is fine. We're just stacking knees, okay? And then I'm gonna bring my right hand, bent at the elbow, reaching down towards like the midline of my back. Like if you're reaching for an itch, opposite hand is gonna fold at the elbow, and you're gonna try to find your hand. You might not be able to find your hand. I'm gonna show you what this looks like from behind, okay? So see how my hands are close, but they're not touching? That's fine, that's lovely. If you can reach them, great. If you have a yoga strap, this is a good spot for that. Or even like a rope, a cord, to kind of pull your arms together. But it gets this nice stretch in your chest, right? In your underarm, the shoulder head of this arm. All right, again, no slingshots. Gently release that hand. Let that lower arm come up and around. Top hand's gonna come down. Shake it out. Sorry, I got on my knees. Now we're gonna switch those feet. So if you had whichever knee was on top before, make that one go on the bottom. See, this side I can't stack as well as I stack the other side, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Opposite arm's gonna reach back. Opposite arm's gonna reach up. Ooh, and you might notice that you have more access on this side. You might notice you have less access on this side. This can be even just like this. Can have a lot of sensations in that bottom arm. If you have shoulder issues, it might be tight in this top arm. Always listen to your body. If it hurts, stop doing it. See, I'm just reaching, breathing, trying to consciously relax those muscles. My deltoid and bicep even, I feel, is a little stressed. Good. Slowly and gently relax those guys. Ooh. Shake it out. Join me in a tabletop position. In our tabletop position, we'll do a few things before we get to standing. I'm gonna just move those out of the way. All right, so in our tabletop position, we're gonna do a little fire hydrant action. So taking your, whichever leg comes out first, wants to come out first, you're gonna lift and lower. Okay, do this a few times. Good work. Next time it's up, go ahead and make some little circles. Little circles. Ooh, now go the other direction with those circles. Okay, set that knee down. Wag your tail a little bit. Reset your table. And we're gonna do that on the other side. So lifting a few times with that opposite leg. All right, next time that leg's up, go ahead and make some circles. A few one direction and a few the other direction. Whoo, works those glutes. All right, set that leg down. Shake it out. Nice. Last one is what I call a balancing table. I've heard it called lots of other things too. Bird dog, whatever. All right, so we're in our tabletop position. You're going to pick a side and you're going to kick your leg out. Kick that leg out. Here, and I'm going to have to turn this away. So kicking that leg out. The toe is going to stay on the mat to start, right? Opposite arm is going to reach out. Keep your core tight. Not locking in this bottom arm. Once you feel balanced, if you think you can lift that leg off, that toe, off the ground, do so. Keeping your core tight, breathing a few more rounds of breath. Next exhale, set those limbs down. Shake yourself out. All right, other side. We're about done with the floor exercises, guys. Okay. Kick your opposite leg out. Toe on the mat to start. Opposite arm reaches out. Keeping your core in, belly nice and tight. Engaged. This is a very active pose. When you're balanced, lift that heel off the mat if you can. Toe, whatever. Balancing in your table. Keeping everything nice and tight. Next exhale, go ahead and set those limbs down. Whew. Come on to those knees. In fact, let's stand on those knees. You can wiggle your arms out. Nice low lunge, okay? So pick a side, any side. Between me and you, I don't care what side you start with. I don't care if you start with the right side on this time and start with the left side next time. As long as you do both sides, what does it matter, right? Okay, pick a side, any side. Foot's gonna come out. Sort of lean into this front leg, right? There's a nice stretch that comes along here. You should always be able to see your toe, which ensures that your knee and your ankle are stacked nicely. It's gonna protect your joints, it's lovely. So this is one, right? You can put your hands in prayer pose at your heart center. Taking some nice deep breaths. If you find that balance is an issue right here, if you open your stance a little bit, for me it's helpful, maybe for you too. Also tucking this back toe sometimes helps with stability. Yogi's choice. Let's bring our hands together. This is a really good heart opener. So bringing those hands together behind you, palms together, remember? Squeezing your shoulder blades together and maybe lifting those hands a little bit. You can even look up. Maybe that challenges your balance too much, maybe not. We're gonna go ahead and come out. Gently releasing and slowly bringing that front leg back. Shake and wiggle your hips. Opposite side. Lean in a little bit. My hip on this side is pretty sore, so this feels nice. Making those adjustments so you feel good, nice and comfy. Big breaths. We're about halfway done with our yoga poses, so got something to look forward to. Bring your palms together, chest is proud. Looking up if you can, if you want. Chest is open. We are shining our light brightly. Whoa, almost fell over. Gently release and slowly, lower out of it. Coming back to your knees. First downward facing dog of the day. Plant those hands, tuck those toes, lift those hips up high. Maybe paddling out a few times. Feeling those hamstrings, feeling those calves. Feeling those roots in our heels. Sending our buns to the sun. Good. Look up at your hands. We're going to step forward into a forward fold. Take a few nice long rounds of breath here. Roll yourself up very slowly and very gently. All right, we're here. We made it. All right. Okay. So now that we're standing, take a second to feel that energy. Draw your awareness down into that heart space. Take some deep cleansing breaths, nourishing breaths. Good. Do this 4 times because it's the 4th chakra. Arms are going to reach up with a big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to arch the back, make these little angel arms. Inhale up. Exhale, angel arms. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, angel arms. Last time. Inhale up. Angel arms. Good. Come back up to standing. Drop those hands to your sides. And we're going to move into our tree pose. Vrikshasana. There's a few variations of this, but for now we're going to start with the most common. Pick a side to ground down through. And then use your opposite foot as like a little kickstand. And that foot is going to just kickstand up against your inner shin, right? This leg is nice and open. We're square on the standing leg. Opposite leg, that hip is open, right? Okay. Hands can be at heart center. Hands can be by the sides. Wherever they feel most comfortable, wherever they feel like they're gonna assist you. If you need a little bit more, you can draw that that foot up a little bit to rest on your calf. Not on your knee, on your calf. Checking in. That leg, that hip is nice and open. Ooh, not clenching in any joints or muscles. Very nice, yogis. Slowly come out. Good. Shake yourself out. We'll get ready for the other side. Ground down through that standing foot. And again, your legs are siblings, they're not twins. One side you might have a lot of access, the other side you might have limited access, and it's wonderful. Where we are today is exactly where we're supposed to be. Kickstanding at first, getting your balance, maybe moving up a little bit, maybe a different hand position, a mudra. Remember our mantra, I am love, I live a life of peace and gratitude. That standing leg is probably getting a little tired. We're almost done. Little check-ins. If you fall, it's okay. We'll catch you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See if you can come out nice and gracefully. Ha. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. A few more poses before we get to the ground. We'll go ahead and do a high lunge. So we did a nice low lunge on the ground before. This time, let's step our whichever foot you'd like to start with out. Our feet are going to be parallel, so the back heel might not be on the mat, and that's fine. That's lovely. Again, widening that stance might help with your balance. Still should be able to see that toe. This time we're going to bring our arms up. Whoa! So that our chest is nice and proud. Smile out into the universe. Love this stretch right here. Very good, very good. Bring those hands behind you. Clasp those hands together. Palms together if you can. Reach those palms, the fists, your fists. Both hands together in a fist. I don't know. Reaching them away. Gently releasing and stepping forward. Whew. Right on. Step your opposite foot back. Make your adjustments. Always see that toe. Making a little wider stance. Once you're ready, lift up. Good. Relax your shoulders. Smile. Ooh, bring your hands together behind you. See if you can relax a little bit in those legs. There's a lot going on. Gently releasing your hands. And stepping forward. Good work. We're pretty much done. I'm proud of you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you stuck with it, you're the bomb. Okay. Squat. We're going to transition back down into our bums. So toes are pointed out. We lower all the way down. Whew. You might need to adjust. Maybe the feet need to come closer together. Maybe not. Hi, monkeys. Maybe you're on your toes. Maybe you're on your heels. Wherever you're at is perfect. We're going to take one hand down on the mat. Opposite arm reaches up. Little twist. Malasana twist. Draw that arm back down. Plant it. And the opposite one is going to reach out. Love it, right? Maybe you don't need to hold the ground. Maybe you can really shine through. Maybe you need a little help, a little support. We all do. A few more of these if you feel like it. If it feels good. finished off my rotation. Okay, slowly lying back. Bring those feet together. So we'll finish in a supine Baddha Konasana. But if you want to bring your legs, your feet together and your heels in, this creates a lot of sensation. Feels pretty good. A little bit of extra weight. Put your hands on your knees if you wish. If you're ready, we'll lie back. Keeping those feet together. There's a lot of sensations that happen here too. If you need to move your feet away, it'll lessen the sensation. Bringing your heels closer is going to make that sensation a little more intense. So put your hands on your belly, maybe one closer to your belly, one closer to your chest. And just take some deep breaths. Feel your belly rise, your chest rises. Maybe you visualize that green ball of vibrant energy, expanding and contracting with your breath. Maybe you're repeating that sound, yum, yum. Or maybe you're just repeating that mantra, I am love. Feel free to lie here for a few more minutes, or as long as you wish. Use your hands to bring your knees together when you're ready, when you're done. I'm going to wrap up this practice, but again, feel free to stay as long as you'd like. I appreciate you guys joining me and continuing to follow me along this journey. Please like, comment, share, share your knowledge. I'm a lifelong student. So please, if you have anything that you'd like to share with me, I'm all for it. Again, my name is Christine Eckley, and I am really proud to be doing this. And from the light in me to the light in you, namaste.